once said, most of us will end up with 5 or 6 people who remember us. Teachers have thousands of people who remember them for the rest of their lives. Throughout our school year, we made many memorable moments. Out of all those memorable moments, we always remember how our teachers made us feel. Today, I will talk about the teacher who I will never forget, who pushed me even when I didn't want to be, or saw something in me when I couldn't. Today, I will talk about my 11th grade English teacher, Miss Deli. The reason I picked Miss Deli was, one, because she's always there for me when I needed her. I remember when I first met her, I was actually really scared of her. I was intimidated. But one day I had a really rough day at home. I went to school and I didn't know where to go. I was still like crying from the day before. And she was the first person who popped in my head. I went by her room, she was there, and she immediately knew that something was wrong with me, and I started crying, pouring my heart out, telling her what was happening, telling her my family was about to lose our house, and I didn't know what to do. And instead of telling me, like, this is not where to go, you want to go to a counselor's office, she hugged me and told me it was going to be okay and was there for me. She was also, anytime I needed to talk to somebody, when I was freaking out about a class, I would text her and I would tell her, I can't do this, it's too much, I'm gonna drop out. She was always there texting me right back, just keep going, one step at a time, just don't overwhelm yourself. She was always there. And the second reason I picked her was because I want to be a teacher like her. She always taught me what it is. She taught me what it is to be a teacher. She cares about her students. If she didn't care about teaching, she wouldn't have been there for me all those times. But I've always had a really tough time with my English classes, and she was the first person who didn't make fun of me because my grammar was wrong, and didn't make fun of me because the whole essay was horrible, and how was she going to start? Everything is bad. And she didn't do that to me. She taught me, and she was persistent, and when I was scared, when I was giving up, she pushed me even harder. She always encouraged me to be better. She encouraged me still today to be a better student and hopefully to be a better teacher. Miss Deli is my hero because she was there for me when I least expected, but also when I needed it the most. She was also there, when I was deciding who to pick, there was a lot of people who I inspire, like who inspires me. My mom, my dad, my sister, but there is one person who helps me and supports me, and I see myself wanting to be that person one day, and that's Miss Deli. And I hope one day I'm half of the teacher that she is. Is that okay?